This is a new game. This is a new game. We know that, and we know we try to do our game. Our game today, the 6-1 is I think that can't repeat. Okay, because it's not normal that. And tonight we wanted to win that match, to win that game. With that we try to search an identity of game of a team, and tonight we did that. No, we don't think in the last game 6-1. Okay, is okay, it's very not important for us. And today really is a new game, is a new match, and I think we did all to win that game, and that is important. I'm very happy for our team, and we need to continue to improve to get more points.
The beauty of this sport. This is why I think still is the most famous sport in all the world, because the ball is a sphere and everything can happen in every second. And we tried this week really, because it's also the last game before a bit of stop, and everybody needs a bit of rest. We tried to prepare everything in details, because we really wanted to come here and get 3 points. And the guys were ready for everything, and that was a free kick for Dante, and then Bryce took it and Dante scored. So it's just I don't want to say that we work for nothing, but at the same time, our job is to accept also the feeling of the players, and this is the beauty of the sport. Yes.
Les partisans ont beaucoup aimé ce match. Ils ont aimé le spectacle, puis on regarde les stats. Les X-goals sont de votre côté, les passes sont de votre côté, la possession est de votre côté. Mais t'es le coach, puis c'est 1-1. Est-ce que tu as aimé le spectacle? Est-ce que tu pars d'ici satisfait de la soirée?
Yeah, comme j'ai déjà dit, je suis très très satisfait pour la performance, mais surtout pour la façon que les gars ont lu les différents moments, et aussi après les 1-1, les matchs étaient très ouverts. So, je pense qu'une autre situation, nous pouvons penser à défendre le 1-1, mais les gars veulent attaquer pour gagner le match, et aussi risque a bit, no, to perdre. So, je suis très très heureux. Je suis vraiment très heureux de la performance. Mais je pense que le match est un match de 1-1 et juste. Merci.
Trouves-tu ça plate que le prochain match face à Toronto soit en 2026? As-tu hâte au prochain match à Toronto? C'est-tu un match qui te laisse sur ta faim et tu te dis j'ai hâte de rejouer contre Toronto?
Oui, I always like to play this kind of game, because I used to do it for us, for my culture, for where I grew up. Every game, also since I was a kid, playing and also watching is life, because 3 points and 1 point count a lot at the end of the year. So I had the sensation that every time we play against Toronto or Columbus, for me, for example, because I like the team, and there are some games that I prefer to play, and this is one of them. So I really would like to play many more games against them, and but the difference with them is that we have 22 years old average, and we just started the process. So I don't know at what point are of their process. So I think that we are improving. And this is the right street to go forward and to get better and better and better. So at the end, I always had the sensation to not dominating, but to be in control. So when we wanted to attack, we attacked. When we wanted to keep the ball, we kept the ball. When we wanted to accelerate, we accelerate. What we wanted to defend, we left them the ball. They weren't better than us on ball. We let them the ball, because we decided to stay a bit lower. The guys knew that kind of situation. Everything was prepared, and to have the space to counterattack. And because Jaime is a player that likes space, so I'm very happy about how they really read the game.
Jean-François Tototo va pouvoir passer aux questions en Zoom.
Oui, salut Marco. Hier, on s'est parlé. Tu ne savais
Salut.
pas encore si tu allais faire jouer Jonathan ou Thomas. Finalement, tu as décidé de faire jouer Thomas Gillier. Qu'est-ce qui a motivé cette décision-là?
I think it's a normal decision that is the first week where I have some doubt. One of the doubts was the keeper. I had another 2 or 3, and like always, I am the coach, so I have the duty, the beautiful part of this job, and also the more difficult also, and to take decision, and I took decision based on the last performance on Thomas, and I'm happy right now about the decision because he gave his help on the team on the right moment.
John Still? Sorry, I lowered your hand there. John? No?
Oh, sorry about that. No, yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. Hi, Marco. Thanks for doing this.
Aye.
Just, you go into the international break on a 5-match unbeaten run. But tonight, I think you saw, and I'm sure you'd agree, the intensity of your team kind of go to another level. It's really kind of gone up over the last month or so. What do you think that's down to, that your team is playing a more intense game and fighting for one another on the pitch like that?
On one hand, yes, I'm happy about the result. That to play 5 games without losing is nice. At the same time, on the other hand, I think that we could have 2 points more or 4 points more during this game. So we didn't win game that we had to lose, and so I'm also happy about the performance. But like we always said. And also, like we always talk on the locker, we are very, very focused on us and to play this kind of game for players that are 18, 19, 20 years old. It's a perfect way to improve, no? So 3, 4 players in the locker immediately after the game, they came in our room to ask what we could do more in the situation of the goal, what we could do this, what do you think about that? So it's this virus, no, of desire to improve, to get better for youngs with this kind of positive energy. It's amazing, and it's contagious to everybody, and it's beautiful. So the way also they cheer after the goal, and the way they work during the day, for me is it's really a pleasure to give everything I can.
Sénépo?
Merci Marco. Dans le scénario du match, vous avez réussi à prendre l'avantage assez tard dans la rencontre. Est-ce que tu as dit que le résultat 1-1 était assez équitable, assez juste? Est-ce qu'il y a une frustration tout de même d'avoir encaissé un but tardivement comme cela, juste un petit peu avant la fin de la rencontre?
Yes, of course. You guys know this when you are 1-0 in a derby and you concede the 1-1 5-6 minutes before the end of the game. It's normal that you can think we were very close to win and all this stuff, but I am a coach, and I always, when we win, when we lose, when we tie, I have to be focused on the performance. I think that probably we deserve a bit more, but at the same time we struggled some minutes, 10-15 minutes of the second half, the last 10 of the first half, where we were really difficult to stop some player on the field, especially for this yellow card that were like in our side, like always, were like arriving very, very easily, and it's difficult to manage a 1v1 every time with Corbeano with the yellow card now on the shoulder. So we were just struggling a bit of this little situation, but it's about details. So I'm happy about the main performance. I think that in general, if we could win, if we would win, I was very happy, of course. If we lost, would lost, no, I think it's not fair to lose this kind of game. But at the same time, also Toronto, I think they did a good performance.
Et Et une dernière ce soir, Cédric Engon.
Bonsoir coach, bienvenue à toi. On a
Bonsoir.
vu que depuis... Est-ce que vous m'entendez bien? Ok. On a vu que depuis que le club a lancé un message officiel aux fans, il y a eu un vrai changement. Là, depuis 5 matchs, pas de défaite. Maintenant, pour le reste de la saison, est-ce que l'objectif, c'est essayer d'atteindre un certain nombre de points ou c'est plutôt d'améliorer la performance collective de l'équipe? Merci.
L'objectif est d'améliorer et d'avoir la base pour la prochaine année. Et je pense que tous les jours, nous allons, nous entraînons dans le terrain pour ça. C'est difficile d'avoir différents objectifs, différentes énergies, parce que nous sommes très distants les playoffs. Je pense que nous sommes éliminés. Mais je pense que l'exemple, le parfait exemple, est la performance contre Puebla. No point available, no possibility to go through, and the guys played like it was the last game of their life. And I think that there, during the Leagues Cup, we put a stone, we put a base to create this mentality. We work every day for this, and the last 5 games is just about to keep that and to improve this kind of mindset. And at the same time, we need everybody here, coaches, players, people in the club. They need to have this kind of new fire inside, this kind of new mindset, because in the future Montreal has to be like that. Has to be a place where a coach and a player want to stay, because they want to prove and win every day.
Olger, the coach, and also Thomas Gillier just told us that you guys, for a young team, did a very mature match. Do you have the same assessment of the match?
Yeah, 100%. I think from what he also told us, he got us in that mentality that the youth, like, we're average team, 22 years old, but that, like, he got us in our mind that doesn't mean anything to us, and every game is 11v11. Doesn't matter the age. I think we fought, and like you said, we're a young team, and we went out there and fought, and could have came out with the result.
For the fans, for the people outside of the match, the last 10 minutes were very stressful. How was it for you?
No, yeah, I don't think I was in for the last 10 minutes of the game, but seeing it from the outside, I thought it was very like chaotic. Like, we scored, and then they started coming at us, and unlucky that our goalie makes a save, and then it lands right in front of us, right in front of Toronto's feet, and something that's been happening throughout the whole season, where we get that unlucky bounce every single game. So,
thank you.
All right, we're going to go with John Still.
Hi, Olger. Thanks for doing this. It's your first taste of the Montreal-Toronto rivalry. It seemed like early on they made it a focus to specifically get in the face of you and Hanadi. Just what did you make of kind of I don't want to say baptism by fire, but really your first taste of this rivalry, and specifically you're coming together a couple times with Richie Larea?
Yeah. First time having a taste of the derby here in Canada, and I think it was a really good game, and yeah, like you said, I played Richie Larea like a month ago in the Gold Cup, and it was almost the same thing. So I was kind of used to it. I know what he was like, and always at the end of the game, the fight's done, and everything that happens on the field stays on the field. So I have nothing bad against him. Just he's like that, I don't like that, and we don't clash together on the field. So but yeah, like I said, the Toronto and Montreal rivalry, first taste was good, and expecting that. I've heard a lot from how it's been.